Hi, this is Eric, and I'm here with Dave, and today we're going to take a closer look at the latest Crackdown 2 trailer. And I actually had a moment to speak with the guys at Ruffian, so I have a little bit of behind-the-scenes info for you guys.
And it looks like you returned as the agent, and you're gliding in over the city, kind of like a squirrel.
Yeah, kind of like a flying squirrel, kind of inspired by Prototype, it looks like. This is not flying, it's actually gliding. You have to get high up in order for it to work.
And right off the bat, you can see the armor looks a lot different this time.
Yeah, so they said they're, just like Crackdown, you'll be leveling up, and this is kind of a high-level armor set you're seeing here.
So that's a little bit farther in the game. And vehicles are back, and it seems like the vehicles have changed as well.
Yeah, so there's all new vehicles, there's more of them, and also you'll be able to get driving points in different ways. You won't just have to run guys over, like you can see here. You'll actually be able to get points for doing skids and stuff like that.
So sort of like Kudos.
It's kind of like Project Gotham Racing.
More gliding coming in towards the city, and sweet jumps.
And right there you see, this is not new info, but it's kind of cool that you'll be able to pick up things in the environment and use them as weapons. And you'll actually have to level up your strength in order to pick bigger things up and use them as weapons.
Wait, so go back a second and take a look at what is this weapon right here? It looks like some sort of grenade.
So this is the mag grenade. You can actually stick it to things, and it kind of acts like a bungee cord if you put a few of them on there, and so you can actually make giant slingshots out of cars and stuff like that. Which is pretty cool.
So you can take out what were, before we saw in the driving shots, zombie characters, which are the guys that come out at night.
And here's some more using a melee weapon that you pick up, and you can see there's some special moves just for them.
And just back a little bit, there was another weapon, a look at sort of like an energy weapon. It blasts everybody into the distance and disintegrates them at the same time, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so there's all new weapons now, and the guys at Ruffian said that although you'll be able to find them and steal them early on in the game, just like you could in Crackdown, as you level up, you'll gain access to more weapons and more powerful ones that you can just summon.
Right. And then right there we saw, looks like 5 people jumping at once.
Yeah, so when I first saw this, I thought, hey, that kind of looks like 5-player co-op, doesn't it? But turns out it's not. This is a shot from the 16-player adversarial mode. They just used it to look cool.
Oh, and there was somebody holding a giant piece of concrete on an end of rebar, which is also a pretty cool melee weapon there.
Yep. Here's my favorite melee weapon, a car.
And the zombie characters are back, exploding all over the place. And you saw in that shot, looked like the mag grenade again. And then here, this is really cool.
Yeah, this is probably the coolest part of the trailer, is the very end. That right there, a helicopter. So not only are helicopters going to be in the game, there's going to be other vehicles like tanks and things like that. There's going to be a whole bunch of new vehicles that you can actually use cooperatively. So one guy could get in the turret and one guy could drive it. So the whole game is really being built around co-op.
And we kind of hope those kind of vehicles would be in the first game, but we get to see them in the second game for sure, so that's pretty great.
And yes, you will use them to blow shit up.
And that's that. So there we have it. That's Crackdown 2, a Rewind Theater. Thanks for watching, and for more information, go to IGN.com.